So here we are in the third game, ladies and gentlemen, Google versus Garmin, and let's start this game off by introducing our players. In the top right side of Foxtrot Labs is our blue Protoss player representing Google. It is Cicero. Oh yeah. And in the bottom left side of Foxtrot Labs, still the same map, is our red Zug player. It is Need for Foofy. And let's get these names up in here. There we go. The current score is 2-0 for Google Glass. So 2-0 right there. And can we get that best of 5? Yes, we can indeed. And yeah, this is going to be a PVC on the map Foxtrot Labs, which is a pretty new map, or it was introduced in the previous ladder season. So of course it's not super new. We do have a new ladder season now. It is a couple of new maps. I've barely played them, but Foxtrot Labs, personally, not a favorite of mine, but who knows, perhaps you like it. You know, when you spawn up here, bottom right here, it's a pretty weird game, but fortunately we have the other spawns here. So Cicero, our blue Protoss player, is going to be opening up with a gateway first on 13 supply, while Need for Foofy, our red Zug player, is going for a spawning pool on 13 supply as well. So Need for Foofy playing it out a bit safe, of course. Both players playing it out a bit safe. Cicero getting that wall off done. So getting a gas of 14. This is just a very standard old Wings of Liberty build that it's just working decently versus every race. But of course, Fort Trust expands and Gateway expands with the double gas of 15. I feel like are a bit. Oh no, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter at all. These players are not the best players in the world, of course. So builds are not going to be the main focus in this game, I think. Need for Foofy is dropping that hatchery right now on 15 supply, and Cicero just barely didn't manage to block it right there. He does have a probe in here scouting about, seeing what's going on, and he's dropping a 7-8 score as well at home. Just to, you know, of course he can wall this off with one zealot right here, and you know, it's a pretty safe opener for both players, as I said. Need for Foofy, oh, that was not a gas set, that was the extractor trick to get these 6 Zerglings out that are now going to be running across the map. First of all, hunting this probe down. And Cicero, he, of course, he went for that all-in, as I've been talking about a lot. So he's going to have his Zealot prepared for this. These Zerglings are basically going to deal no damage. And especially not since they're all staying at home. And not really being aggressive with them right now. Cicero getting his Munchip Core out as well. So Cicero, he's ending up a tad behind here in the expansion timing. He's going to be moving out with this Zealot right now. He's going to bring a probe as well. So he's going to push these Zerglings back, I think. Of course, one Zealot can technically, I think, deal with 4 Zerglings. But with the probe, probably deal with perhaps 5 Zerglings? No. Can deal easily with 4 Zerglings. Alright. Now the probe died, so the Zealot and the Munchip Core are left, moving across the map right now. I'm going to follow the Zealot instead. They're moving across the map, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not Cicero decides to apply some pressure here. Of course, he does have a Nexus going on at home as well, so he's got a backup plan if this aggression fails. He's bringing a second probe this time, and it's probably not going to die. He's producing a sentry as well. He's adding on another gateway, but of course Cicero doesn't really have to be super aggressive with this. As I said, he does have the expansion on the back of this, and this may just be to apply some pressure. Queen is going to pop here at the natural though, which is going to push this back, I think. Of course, a Munchip Core and a Queen, they trade, you know, I think they kill each other off, just barely. They're very even, but this Zealot, of course, helps the Munchip Core out in that fight. They manages to take out the first Queen and I think a couple of Zerglings as well. 12 more Zerglings are in production though, and I think Need for Foofy is going to push these back pretty easily here. Zealot is about to die, and I don't think he lost any drones there. Perhaps drones there. Yeah, he lost 1 drone. So not the worst here for Need for Foofy. Munchip Core is still alive though, and it's going to pick off this Queen. But a new one is going to be spawning in just a second. So the Munchip Core is going to recall home. It's going to recall 18, 10 HP, 2 HP, no recall. Right, Need for Foofy, fortunately supply block now. He's making 3 overloads right now, so it's probably going to go back to droning. Cicero has added on a couple of more gateways at home. So are these gateways? Yeah, he's got 5 gateways right now, which is a pretty high amount for just mining off of 1 base right now. And this is a pretty cute positioning. I've never seen this wall off before. Perhaps I have, but in that case I must have forgotten. But oh, he messes that up. He has to put down, of course. no biggie. He warps in a Sillet and a Stalker, so can easily push these Zerglings back. Metabolic boost now is very late, I feel. Nifrufi has a lot of gas, so probably missed starting that metabolic boost. Which, you know, if, yeah, the Cicero is deciding to move out right now, and without that metabolic boost, these Zerglings are going to be a lot weaker. So he just made a huge run of drones there as well. So I'm wondering if Cicero is going to decide to go for a huge warp in attack. He's got 5 warp gates available. He's got a magic core being a rebuild and following up here, and he's got pylons in the middle of the map. I apparently missed these, so now he's starting to warp in units as well, and I don't think Nilforfufi is prepared for this. He's starting to drop spine crawlers as well. Here they are at the front, but oh, they're not going to be done in time. Spine crawlers take such a long time to build. They take 50 seconds, which is just pretty absurd when in this type of position. You want the spine crawlers to finish up as quickly as possible. But now Caesar is coming in here with a lot of zealots. He doesn't have +1, which is fortunate for Niflfufi, but of course there's still a lot of zealots. And oh, the drones have to take on a head-on fight versus these zealots, and it's not going to turn out that well for them. A lot of drones are dying here, and I don't think Niflfufi is going to be able to hold on here. Workers killed is up to 11 right now. It's 43 supply to 59 for Cicero. A lot of Zerglings are in production. The Roach Warren is about to finish up, so if Niflfufi can hold on to this expansion, he might be able to, I don't know. Warpins are consistent here as well. It's going to be really tough for Niflfufi to hold this off. He's trying to pick off sentries, but these zealots are just trading way too efficiently with these Zerglings. Another force field coming down. And I think Niflfufi, you know, he fought valiantly, but it's not quite going to be enough. He's making a lot of links here, but links, as I said, they don't trade efficiently with force fields and zealots and the mudship core. So coming in for a full surround here, but with the additional warp in, it's just not going to be enough. And there's the GG from Niflfufi, and Cicero takes it 3-0 for Google Glass right now. And as you can see, I was casting this from a replay. I did it live, of course, but I messed up the overlay a bit, so did it offline for you guys. So hope you enjoyed this game. So Google has taken it 3-0. Let's change that to a 3 right there. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed.